We're underway in the second division of the Tattersalls Derby Sale, and IRE Wel Pallets sponsored 4yo Geldings Maiden prominent early Jacob's Ladder in company with the Boss's Order. They've been followed by Connor King back in third, with next up and behind them Heron Hill, who's been chased by Little Salty down the end of the green jacket. Behind Little Salty at this point races Paddy Boy Prince, who's been followed by Certain Escape, Musical Chairs and the overback markers Don't Hold Back, as they make their way downhill and turn left-handed into the back straight, where fences 1, 2 and 3 await them on this part of the course. And Jacob's Ladder with, for company, the Boss's Order. Connor King is in third, and they're being followed next up in the field by Little Salty with Paddy Boy Prince and Heron Hill. And behind them then races, as they go out over that one, where Connor King was a little deliberate. Certain Escape is just in behind, and further back to Musical Chairs and Don't Hold Back is last of all, having settled much better than he did on his Boris House debut. Out over that one they go and make their way on now towards fence number 3, the end one in the back straight, and out front with the advantage it is Jacob's Ladder, being followed in second by the Boss's Order. Just in behind these is Connor King, and they're being chased next in the field by Little Salty with Paddy Boy Prince behind them. Then races Heron Hill, Certain Escape, Musical Chairs, and the last of it is Don't Hold Back. Making their way around the bend, it's going to take them left-handed back into the home straight on their way towards fences 4 and 5 on this part of the course. And it is Jacob's Ladder with the narrow advantage from Connor King and the Boss's Order. Certain Escape, and they're being followed next in the field as they continue to make their way on towards fence number 4 by Paddy Boy Prince with Little Salty down the inner for company. Heron Hill is just in behind these when they're being followed over by Musical Chairs, and last of all is Don't Hold Back. Here's fence number 5 completing their circuit, and over in front, on touching down with a new leader, because Connor King through to lead from down the inside in the green jacket is Jacob's Ladder. Third position towards the outside is the Boss's Order, and they're followed next up in the field by Little Salty, who has for company Paddy Boy Prince between horses. Towards the outside the blue jacket is Certain Escape. They're being chased next in the field by Don't Hold Back. Heron Hill towards that one's outside the black jacket, and last of all in green and black is Don't Hold Back. So now they make their way on down towards fence number 6, and at the head of affairs Jacob's Ladder. From the centre, Connor King. Out wider at this point is the Boss's Order. As they go out over that one, they're being followed next in the field by Certain Escape. Behind Certain Escape then races Paddy Boy Prince, Little Salty down the inside, and they're being chased by Musical Chairs in purple, in green and gold colours, being followed over by Heron Hill. Last of all at this point is Don't Hold Back. Climbing now on their way towards the last of the fence in the back straight, fence number 8 this time, and Jacob's Ladder with Connor King for company. Towards the outside is the Boss's Order. They've kept company for much of the opening mile and a half. They're being followed over in 4th position by Certain Escape, and then Paddy Boy Prince and Little Salty and Heron Hill and Musical Chairs and Don't Hold Back. Making their way around the bend at the top of the track, where they'll be heading back towards the home straight. Fences 9 and 10 await them when they race into the home straight, and Jacob's Ladder from Connor King with towards the outside races the Boss's Order, and they're being followed just in behind by Certain Escape, with further back behind them Heron Hill, and they're being followed next in the field by Paddy Boy Prince, Little Salty, Musical Chairs and Don't Hold Back. Racing on now towards fence number 9, 7 for the finish this time, and over in front with the advantage it was Jacob's Ladder. From in the centre Connor King. The Boss's Order is in third, and they're being followed next in the field by Certain Escape, who are slightly pecking on landing there in mid-division with Paddy Boy Prince. They're being followed next in the field then by Heron Hill, and then comes Little Salty with Musical Chairs and Don't Hold Back. 9 lengths would cover the entire field as they make their way left-handed downhill into the back straight for the final time. In Division 2 the 4yo Geldings, and it's Jacob's Ladder who's established a clear lead now of a length and a half. to the second running Connor King. Certain Escapes in third, being followed in fourth by the one that's lost a number of positions, which is the Boss's Order. They're then being followed by Don't Hold Back, who's continuing to catch the eye, improving wide around runners. Heron Hill is keeping close company with him. They're being followed then by Musical Chairs and Bally Boy Prince, and Little Salty's dropped out. Over 5 out they go, and over it with the advantage, Jacob Slatter being followed in second spot by Certain Escape. Connor King's gone into third, and they're being followed next in the field in fourth as they go out over this one by Don't Hold Back, who continues to make ground. Heron Hill comes next. Musical Chairs made a slight mistake out over it. Next up and behind these then at this point races Little Salty, and then comes the Boss's Order. Racing on now towards the third last fence, and Jacob Slatter was outjumped by Certain Escape, who's gone when in front, badly hampered Jacob Slatter, and there's quite a few hampered in behind. Mayer lost another, try to pick that up as we continue. Jacob Slatter's got, or rather the one to come down there was Jacob Slatter, and Certain Escape went as well. Jacob Slatter was hampered, probably unseated. Making their way around the bend at the top of the track, pulling up after that fence there was the Boss's Order, but that melee has left out in front, and way out and clear now is the black jacket of Heron Hill, and he has the advantage by 10 lengths or so to the second running. Back in second now at this point races Don't Hold Back. Musical Chairs is next. They're being followed by Connor King and then Little Salty. That's all that remain. Racing on towards the second last fence, and Heron Hill has the advantage from Don't Hold Back, who's trying to rally in second. Back in third behind these is Connor King, and then Musical Chairs. Here's 2 out. Over in front with the advantage, Heron Hill, crumbling and down on landing when in second spot was Don't Hold Back, but that leaves Heron Hill 10 clear on the run to the final one, and he comes to it. He's safely out over it and clear, and on the run up towards the line it's going to be Heron Hill for Colin Bowe and Barry O'Neill, who are going to win out, comfortable winner of the 4yo Geldings Maiden Division 2 from back in second spot. Connor King back in third behind these would be Little Salty, and Musical Chairs is the fourth and final finisher. Looking back down to the second last fence, Shane O'Rourke is to his feet, just waiting for his mount to follow.